Good evening, everyone. Darin Schierbaum, Chief of Police of the Atlanta Police Department. I'm joined this evening by our Chief Operating Officer of the city, LaShondra Burks, our Chief of Investigations, Prinzina Span, our Head of Homicide Investigations, Lieutenant Smith, as well as the Zone Commander here in Zone 4, Major Clay. This evening, the Atlanta Police Department, about 8 minutes after 7, was called to the apartment complex. We responded to a report of shots fired and a person possibly shot. When we arrived on scene, we were made aware that there was a 12-year-old that had been struck by the gunfire. Despite the efforts of Grady EMS and Grady Hospital, that child has passed. What we currently know is that there were two groups here at the apartment complex and that a conflict occurred between those two groups. One group returned to a blue car, and once they entered that car and started to drive down the street, they opened fire on the group they had been in an argument with just moments before. And in that exchange of gunfire, the 12-year-old was shot. This neighborhood lost a child, and the city lost a child. And this is what the impact of gun violence is. As I speak to you now, this police department is actively pursuing all leads that have been given to us and looking for the individuals in the blue car and the others that were here in the apartment complex. And I ask your viewers, your listeners, and the readers of your media outlets, if you have any information that would assist this police department, because this is a city effort to identify the individuals that opened fire in this neighborhood, to please reach out to Crime Stoppers with the information you may have and that any video that you have. While we have been blessed for the last 2 years to see a reduction in gun violence in our city and our homicide rate continues to drop, gun violence is still real, and individuals that take guns to settle disputes impact us all as a society, all of us as Atlantans, and right here at this neighborhood. And this police department is going to arrest those that were involved tonight, and we are going to place them in a courtroom of this county. I have very limited information I can give you because this is an active investigation that's playing out across our city right now. But there is a couple of questions that I may be able to answer. I will certainly try to do so.
Chief, we heard there was a second shooting here also. Was that connected to the first one with the 12-year-old boy who died?
Yeah, we believe those injuries was an individual that actually tripped trying to get away from the gunfire. He did not seek any medical attention beyond here. So we have the one individual that was shot, unfortunately.
So that other person was not shot?
That is correct. That's correct.
Chief, you were out here just a couple weeks ago. 28-year-old shot in the head, same complex. Now you have a 12-year-old shot and killed in the same complex. We talked to neighbors. They said something has got to change out here. They're supposed to have security. Did not see security out here with this complex. What do you tell these neighbors who said, it shouldn't take a 12-year-old child shot to get the attention out here that Hidden Parks has a big issue?
I know this department aggressively pursues gun violence in the city. We have been since day one. The city brings a holistic approach to bringing down gun violence all across Atlanta. And we'll make sure all of those measures are being carried out here. And there should be no doubt that the Atlanta Police Department will be present. All the efforts of city government will be present here to address any factors that may be breeding gun crime. But I will tell individuals that choose to bring a gun into a conflict, you have a responsibility not to do that, and it's against the law, and we're going to arrest you for that. And so we will do everything in our power to bring that person to justice, and any individual that has the ability to put pressure and bring influence on individuals that will use guns to end a conflict, we need their help as well.
Chief, just to be clear, the boy who was shot, was he a bystander or was he part of the crowd?
He was an innocent bystander, sir.
So he was not part of the groups that got involved?
He was caught in the crossfire.
Chief, we saw someone being taken out in handcuffs. Do you have any persons of interest in custody?
I have no information right now on the investigation that I'm going to provide because it is evolving as we stand here tonight. And that information will be released by our public affairs unit as we get the information.
You said there was two groups here. Do you know the ages of the two groups and how many people were there?
We're not going to release any of that information. It is very active, and we are following up on leads as we speak here.
But the kid that was killed was not, did not know that.
We believe he was an innocent bystander that was caught, ma'am.
Was he the only child out at the time? Some neighbors were saying there were multiple children.
There may have been others out at the time.
What do you tell parents? Summer starting again. This 12-year-old just out. Should be able to go out in his own neighborhood, in his own yard. Unfortunately, was not going to happen tonight. What do you want to tell parents? Summer's here. They might fear in these neighborhoods. What do you want to tell them?
What I'm going to tell all Atlantans, guns have no place in conflict. Know what is being posted on social media. Know if there's any conflict playing out. Use your influence to stop that. This is a safe city. The city is getting safer each year. But one individual with a gun can break that sense of safety, and one individual with a gun can break a families apart, and that happened here tonight. And so I want families to know that this police department is fully committed, the city is fully committed to do everything we can do to bring safety to all of our neighborhoods, and we're going to continue to do that. And at the end of the day, we need the community's help to make sure we use our influence, whoever we are, to say guns are not the answer to any conflict. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all being out here on a rainy night to take this important message to our city.
Thank you, Chief.
All right.
Thank